Today in Retrospect, we cover technology and its adverse effects on humanity. But before we go any further, here's our reporter Paul Chege with more.
Technology is an integral part of the current society. And with applications and softwares that threaten the well-being of humans at large, the question is, how safe are we?
The world is literally a global village, and the challenges faced are similar in the world at large. It is important to understand that responsibility starts with us, and every technology, when used for its rightful purpose, will make the world a better place.
Applications developed by different IT personnel do not have a problem. The problem begins with the users. The users themselves, due to the current life situation, face a lot of problems and challenges. Now this forces them to look for platforms to express their own psychological problems. Now applications such as Pokemon allow them to become brutal and believe that they can do anything. Now they get a platform to express themselves, they do what they want, and this affects the society now because they also feel like they can express it towards the society.
Of late, we've had the situation where people are killing themselves after playing a game, and the questions will be asked how and why, but a little bit understanding of the tech industry, you understand this thing called social engineering. And social engineering, what it does is it uses you and your weaknesses against you to make you do things that you on a normal day you wouldn't have done. Now, with these games, the way you find that the people who actually play these games, some of the games are usually there's some means of some people to escape reality, and I don't know, just get a feel of belonging somewhere or getting a meaning, and it continually, it kind of messes up with your psyche somehow. Now, smart people with a little bit of knowledge on psychology and how to and manipulation will write just some little bit of questions, give you a little bit of tasks here and there, and then as you progress in the game, you find yourself committing yourself more, and you finding meaning and purpose in the game. And if it reaches a point where you've not accomplished something, they can, having gotten into your mind to a certain extent, you will decide, okay, you know what, let me kill myself because I have not accomplished this task, or I have done less than what I am capable of doing. Now, I'm guessing that's the only way that you find these games are affecting people, and it goes really deep, and the world is a messed up place. People are finding this as games, and having a little bit of skills and knowledge on how to manipulate people. It's really sad that this is happening.
It is indeed that with every new technology, a new problem arises, and the best way to keep safe is being smart. Reporting for Retrospect, I am Paul Chege.
Welcome. Today we have Malcolm Maima with us here to discuss more about the app development and the web designing business. Welcome, Malcolm. We find that very many people are app developers or web designers, but the content they create to put out there in this technological world does not really help. We find people are dying, or people are actually killing themselves because of such games and applications. What is your take on this?
I think my view towards this would be most of them don't get to practice IT ethics, in that most of them are really interested in either the fame part of the application or the monetary value it gets to bring. Because you see, when you create such an app, it gathers such a huge following, and huge following equals numbers in terms of money. So most of them, I think, would just be greed, or or it would also depend on the background they were raised in.
But do we have any guidelines on what to put on the internet for in the Google Play and such kind of platforms where people can download such games? Because we find that, like, we have Pokemon, which killed very many people because it was addictive. We also find that we have Blue Whale, where people actually just follow orders and they end up dying.
I think at the end of the day, we could try as much as possible to blame the developers. By the end of the day, I think it comes on decisions that we make as individuals, because you see a lot of why the reason why such things happen is because of peer pressure, really, because you'll see your friends playing Pokemon and you'll get into the Pokemon craze, or Blue Whale, especially for the Blue Whale example, is mostly teenagers, you see. So around that age, it's very easy to be swayed by the public. But the companies, for example, like say Google Play, when you post an application, they actually regulate what you get to post. You just can't post anything. They have to test your application and see if it meets their set guidelines and standards, after which they approve that to be posted on the Play Store. But if it doesn't meet those sets of standards, then, because they have professionals who get to analyze these things, people who've been in the industry for so many years. So at the end of the day, I think it's a 50-50 chance. So I don't think there's anyone to blame in this case.
But you as an app developer, what kind of guidelines have you put in place to ensure that whatever content you put out there is actually relevant to the society?
For me, I'd say it depends on the target, really, because most of the things I make stuff that I'd actually enjoy using myself. So if I made an app, I'd make an app that I'd actually enjoy using, not because of its money value or something I can share with friends. Because at the end of the day, when you get to share such cool creations with your friends, they're like, you're such a guru and stuff like that. So it's just really cool for me to do that. Yeah.
What do you think should be done for people who create such apps that actually end up destroying lives? And how will they be gotten? Because we know people can hide themselves on the internet and never be found.
I think because the internet is very big, and one thing, if you try to control the internet by blocking one thing, you'll have 50 others pop up in the span of even seconds. So I think it's all about spreading the good news and what we expect as a society in terms of guidelines, not forcing people to follow them really, because when you force them, it becomes a very dictatorial kind of system, and when you threaten people in the IT industry, it's a free market, so people just go a lot extreme. So I think it's all about spreading the good news and the love, and encouraging more developers to make applications that actually add value to human society.
And in Kenya, we have seen that this is the kind of trend that is there. When the government does not like something, they tend to just cut it down and block it. And you say 50 others will always pop up.
Yes.
So how can that be controlled?
I think the problem is not the technology. The problem is the human beings. Because, you see, it's how we're raised up as kids. For example, I'd say an example, those of you who know torrent sites. One was blocked just a couple of months ago, and other, like 100 more popped up. So, it's encouraging piracy. So at the end of the day, it's what you as an individual feel. Am I doing the right thing? Am I doing the wrong thing? We have an example in Uganda where they blocked WhatsApp during the election. People found a way to bypass that using something called a VPN and be able to access WhatsApp. So there'll always be a loophole somewhere when it comes to IT. It can't be foolproof. Yeah.
Hi, what's up, guys? My name is Israel Ugadiru, and I am here outside in the Daystar streets asking questions what they think about this new app that has been developed. It's actually called the Blue Whale app. Yeah, Blue Whale app. This app is very special, or rather very crazy, as I call it, because it actually teaches people how to commit suicide. So anyway, let's hear what the Daystar people in the streets have to say. So Mama, how are you?
Oh, hi.
What's your name?
My name is Aika.
Have you heard about this app? They called the Blue Whale app. It actually teaches people how to commit suicide.
I have, and I don't know, it's so depressing, so sad, so bad. I mean, who will even come up with that app? You know what? Imagine. I think the world is coming to an end.
The world is
that's the only reason. That's the only thing I can come up with. Because people are going to kill themselves because their kids, their logic isn't that developed. True. So I'm thinking the world is coming to an end.
You're thinking that the world is coming to an end.
And we should all just pray and yes.
Would you download this app if anything happens? If you was to join a stress, you're happy?
No, I only download it just because I want to kill myself. But I'd be curious to know what it entails.
Be curious to know what it entails.
Yeah, so my curiosity can make me download the app.
Okay, work there. Anyway, let's hear what this other person gotta say. What's up, bro? Oh, cool. So what do you think about this app?
I'm awesome.
Blue Whale app, killing people.
Blue Whale app, and I'm also rocking a blue tea.
And you also rock exactly.
Yeah.
We're
so,
the ambassador.
This is the thing. I'm saying this is how guys are making so much money.
Yeah.
By killing people.
True, man.
Online.
Online, man.
But I was about to be a victim.
Yeah.
I was about to get this many girlfriends, but you know what? I have to stick with one.
You have to
so
stick
Blue
with
Whale,
one.
you've lost one customer.
Blue Whale, sorry, Blue Whale.
Yeah.
Word from one of us. Anyway, what's up, bro?
Hi, how are you
doing?
Oh God, careful. Just had some
soda.
soda, exactly. And I'm thinking to myself, if I kill myself, I'm never going to have a soda again. Who creates these apps?
Imagine you missing Chapo Smokey because of this app has taught you how to
That
murder
is like
yourself,
the
and
worst
then you go
thing.
ahead and kill yourself.
The
I mean,
worst
really?
thing that I've ever had, me not having chapati, not even smoky. Smoky is like so totally white people, no racism.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, why on earth would I
would
even
people
kill myself?
try to
Who
do
created
this?
this app? Who created this app?
Yeah.
This person should be beheaded in Kipele world. However, because not everyone can be like me, it's me Kipele.
It's just you,
I
Kipele, man.
let them leave, but please, if you have downloaded this app, uninstall it. instantly. You cannot possibly be downloading an app that causes you to kill yourself.
True.
That is the craziest thing ever. Crazy.
Cray.
Yes.
Anyway, you've heard word from the streets. Thank you very much. We'll see you later.
What is Coca-Cola? Is it an excuse to get together? Since 1886, Coca-Cola has been passing on smiles from generation to generation. We've been giving kids scholarships, like the early birds and the all-nighters. And you get to enjoy what matters most. Coca-Cola. Drink up.
Steve Jobs said, it's not faith in technology, it's faith in people. That's all we had for you today on Retrospect. Do join me next time, same place, same time. I've been your host, Harrison Masharia.